Thank you so much, Luis, for the question and to also participate into the conversation. Why am I a Methodist? I was born a Methodist, and maybe I can say I had no choice at home, but I fell in love with the people called Methodists and the Methodist Church in the manner in which the Methodist Church accepts people of all different kinds. And I felt at home in the Methodist Church. And so I've also experienced an opportunity to express myself spiritually, socially within the church, across genders within the church. The church, the Methodist Church in my life, it has stood out in its ways of worshiping with a deep sense of revival. There's a deep sense of revival every time, almost in every gathering. And the singing in the Methodist Church has been something that I have enjoyed. And more important, I've enjoyed the allness of the grace of God. And that, even in my later years of growing to know and love and confess with boldness Jesus Christ is my personal Savior, I have enjoyed the allness of the grace of God to all people. And so I could say that, that is the reason why I am a Methodist. It's because I've been born here and I learned and I accepted Jesus Christ as my personal Savior at the early age of my life. I never found any hindrances to express myself in church as I seek to know Jesus Christ as my personal Savior. And there's so much diversity in the church, so much diversity, so much, and I enjoy that in the Methodist Church. And from where I come from and I grew up, it's been one of those churches that have been part of the social life in the communities. That, for me, about being a Methodist, I enjoyed it and I continue to affirm it. Like Jesus Christ embraced the social lives and the social challenges of the people. That, for me, when it comes to the Methodist Church, makes me to remain a Methodist. The second question, which you ask, the question, what is one thing in that I prefer, I like in the theology of the Methodist Church? For me, I really like the the preferential treatment of the poor. John Wesley, when one reads his journal, he says in his confession about the celebration of that understanding of our role in the communities as people call Methodist. He says it's like he's quoting Matthew 25, you know, when he says that every time when he's with the poor, he's serving the poor and is with the poor, it feels like he has arrived at Jesus's home address. So, for those whom you are gathered with, you can check, you can recall, or rather remind them of Matthew 25. It is a true, that for me, the preferential treatment of the poor, it is one thing that I like about our theology, as Methodist people. John Wesley goes on to say that we should go to those who need us the most. And for me, it is the foundation of the mandate and the mission of the church as given by Jesus Christ. And I think that's my inputs that I can give to these beautiful questions. The preferential treatment towards the poor. May God bless you as you continue to engage on the Methodism, which is a representation of Christianity. Thank you.